Good morning, everybody. Another weekend. How exciting. Good morning, everybody. Oh, gotta turn this off. There we go. I don't hear myself twice. Say hello if you're on. If you're out and about, that's fine too. Today I will be working on a Be Kind kit. Thought everybody, since Easter's almost here and spring is here, I thought it'd be fun to work on a Be Kind kit. So let me show you what I've got. Hi, Darla. Okay, so this is my thought process. I cut out three pieces of they're 4 by, they're 4 by 1 by 4. Oh my gosh, which is really 1 by 3.5. So I cut out 3 pieces, and I cut out some letters, and it'll say B. And then I have a bee that is going to sit on top of it with his 2 little feeler things. And then I'm going to put Be Kind coming up. You can't really see this one on this side. So that's what I'll be working on today. Hi, Donna. I also worked on a new pattern that I painted, and I'm not done with him yet. I mean, a new kit a new bee that I designed. And he will have his little, oh, this is what I did too. So remember those glasses I painted last week? Is it last week? I can't even remember the days anymore. Look! I made him into a little studious bee. And then I made smaller glasses. So he'll also have his little things. I think I'm gonna make him a little, well, no, that could be okay. But isn't that cute? He's gonna have little shoes. So I'm working on that, a new design, so that's fun. Thought he was fun. Whoops. Okay, so let's get started. I started base painting a little bit because I didn't want you guys, thanks Donna, sitting around waiting. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, so the color I use for my bees is usually straw, which is Delta. But for some reason, I cannot find it. So I had to use this folk art color. But it was a little too dark. I didn't care for the color so much. So what I'm going to do for this bee is I'm going to add some white to this. Because I think that's what it needed, just a little bit more white. But as soon as I find the Delta straw, I'll use that for my bees. But let me get the chalk paint out. Donna, I just drew him out, so it'll take me a little bit. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be a pattern. I want to add more pieces to it. I was doodling some stuff, and I'm going to do a beehive with it. But then I wanted to add something else to it, so we'll see. But he's really super cute, I think. So, yeah. Okay, so let's finish base painting these pieces that I started with Waverly chalk paint. I feel like this needs to be moved over. There's my camera girl. Elaine, I'm not going to do the kit with the guy with the glasses. If anything, he might be an E-pattern. And if not, I think I'll just make them and sell them. I think he turned out pretty cute. So I'm working on a kind of a simpler kit today. This will be a kit that I will post later on. I'm just base coating all these colors. And I'm going to try something new with you guys. I don't know if it's going to work, so it might flop. If it flops, then we'll go a different route. So I'm going to paint these, give this one more coat, this coat here, and then I'm going to sand the edges on this one. Oh, good, Peggy. You can watch the whole process then live. Elaine, did you get my message that you did get those patterns and I emailed them to you? Did you receive them? Hopefully. I never got a response back from you if you had received them or not. And it made me nervous when you wanted to buy them. And I had already sent them to you, so let me know. If not, I can try to resend them again if you didn't get them. It's cooling down here in California. It was like 90 degrees yesterday, but this morning we woke up to fog. It's supposed to rain on Monday. So we'll see how that goes. Taking some, I don't know if I'll be back on next Saturday. I'll see if my friends want to go on. We're going to be crafting in Mariposa, which is by Yosemite. My friend has a house up there. Try to convince him to go live. We'll see. Just kind of check in, and that way you can see what we work on. The guys go up there. They do some shooting. My husband fishes. They have this, she calls it a pond. So I'll be up there next Saturday. So I might and might not go on. It could, Darla, because I'm using a stencil. It could flop. It could only flop. The chunky cutouts, Peggy, like the ones from, oh, you mean the 1-inch one? Okay, so let me paint. Like I said, I'm going to add white to this. And it's this folk art paint. I think this is the only folk art. I don't know if you guys work with folk art, but it's so thick. It's weird. I'm not used to it. I like things that are not so thick. Okay, so let me get... So the straw color is like between yellow and a dark mustard, like between the yellow and what this color would be. It's a really pretty color, but Delta keeps, it's harder and harder to find Delta. Okay, I just mixed it, so let me, Delta paints. I know a lot of people go with Decor, but I really like Delta. That's what I learned how to paint on, Delta. So I'm kind of a creature of habit that way. Okay. And this way. Amy just finished a cookie order. Yeah, Donna, Michaels doesn't have Delta. Hobby Lobby does. Hobby Lobby carries it, and Joann's carries some of it. And you can find some colors at Target. They do have it in their little section. But, yeah, for the most part, it's really hard to find. Amy also bakes, my daughter. She, for real bakes, not just the faux baking. But she had an order this weekend, and that she's turning in. They turned out really cute. Oh, Amy, why don't you bring some cookies? So I can... Oh, that's right. She put them in a box already. So the theme is for one of her friends' mom who's turning 70. And the theme is, I guess, 50s, 60s, and 70s, which is really cute. So she made about 3 or 4 patterns of each era. So they turned out super cute. She did a good job. So that's what she's been working on. Okay, I'm going to paint these with black chalk. paint. Oh, she has a picture of them. Let me show you guys on her phone. Can you see that okay? Look at her VW bus. How cute do those turn out? Oops, your shape. So this is the 50s. Then the 60s got a lot of them. All those for the 60s. And then disco for the 70s. Aren't those cute? Her bus turned out adorable. This is, what is it, your third order, Amy? Look at her little Oxford shoe.
Fourth? My fourth order.
It's her fourth order, and she's just getting better and better. Look at the hippie. I showed it to my friend Amy. She thought it was a Girl Scout.
Oh, shoot.
Which, it could pass for a Girl Scout, I guess. Because it has the vest. I think that's what she was thinking of. But look at the disco ball. Yeah, Donna, they're real cookies. So she's not just a faux baker. She's a real baker. And her cookies are really good. So, yeah. Those are Amy's cookies. She really likes baking. That was one of the things that she started doing during COVID, was baking a lot. Since we couldn't go anywhere. But it was really hard that time. I don't know if you guys had the hard time to find flour, because, you know, everybody was going to be making their own bread since it was going to run out. And yeast. She couldn't find yeast for the life of her. A friend of mine had some and kind of saved her a couple times. She's like, come pick some up. But yeah. I know. So Debbie, she'll make some and she says I don't like it, so she puts it aside. So I'll take one to work and have it with coffee. It's so good. But yeah, there's so much artwork into it. I feel there's like sometimes you don't want to eat it, right? It's kind of funny. Thanks, Cheryl. Cheryl said, good job on cookies, Amy. What size do you use for your bee? What size wood? I use, everything I cut out usually is 1-inch wood. This one is not, these are thinner. This is like 1/4-inch wood that I cut. I tell you, I make a mess when I'm live with you guys. Yeah, but all of my wood pieces are 1-inch wood, which is really 3/4-inch wood. If anybody knows the reason for that, why it's 1/2 inch off, I mean 1/4 inch off, and you know, 1 by whatever is really 3/4, 2 inches is 1 and 3/4, or 1.5, something like that, right? Seems like false advertisement, right? So my scroll saw, I could cut inside circles, but it's kind of tedious. It's kind of like time consuming to do that. So I just made this bee and I opened it up. Can you see that? Right there. Anyway, I opened it up so that way I didn't have to take out my blade, put it in. With my new scroll saw though, it's easier. I just want to cut it out and get started. So I get impatient. Okay, so this yellow color that I created is much better than the one I had originally. I like it better. So maybe I'll just empty out more of that color when I use more of it and just add white to it. So what's next on your guys' craft table? What are you working on? Yeah, I keep saying that too, Darla, that some man created the whole 1 by, but it's really 3/4. We would have said exactly what it is, 3/4 inches by 4. Yeah, so when you get a 1 by 4, it's really a 3 1/4 by 3 1/2, I think. So it even makes it smaller on the side, on the lengthwise or widthwise. Kind of funny. All right, and since it's cooler today, oh, you know what? I'll paint these shoes for the bee that I made. Since I have the black out. Oh, and I'll show you another thing that I'm making as a kit that I'll put on later on today too. So this will be a kit, the Be Kind, and then I did this, I bought a wood frame. I'll show it to you in a little bit. Oh, Jackie, is that it? I get it. So it starts off 1 inch, and then when they plane it and shrinkage. That's pretty funny. Um, so when they cut it down, it cuts down? I don't know. I'm sure we could Google it and find out for sure what it is. Because I can't imagine them starting off exactly at 1 inch, right? But maybe. I got black all over my painted stuff over there. Okay, so this is going to be a kit as well. It's this wooden box that I purchased on Amazon, and you'll get the vinyl, and you'll get a honey dipper. And this, there's really no, the only thing I'm going to show you guys is that I'm going to put stitching behind the bee. But you'll get some bees, some little bees to, oh, there, you can't see, sorry. I need a wide angle shot. So there's bees there. So I thought that'd be really cute. And then I thought it'd be cute to put a fabric bow on top. So since I got this paint out, let me, oh, I don't like this brush. I'm telling you guys, it's hard for me to find these brushes now. So you took orders? You took orders, Darla, from your sale? You guys are brave. Do you like orders, Darla? Do you like doing them? So all you're going to do if you buy the kit is just stitch some little motion. And you could even do this with a Sharpie if you have a Sharpie. There you go. And then what I wanted to do is pick up a little bit of this yellow paint and just add some color. Super cute. And I actually could paint this. I shouldn't have cut this inside out, huh? Maybe when you get it, you won't get this inside part. That way, yeah, and that way he's got a little. There you go. Yeah, so I'll leave the black vinyl part on there for you guys if whoever buys a kit, and that way you don't have to mess with painting the black part of it. And you just have to mess with painting the yellow part of it. But yeah, this will be a little small kit. It'll come with the honey dipper and then some fabric, and you'll see the end. You'll see a picture when I post it. It has a little fabric bow on it when I finish that. So that'll be easy, and it'll go with this whole cute little set here, which I thought would be super cute. All right, I'm missing comments, sorry. Yes, I think if you give yourself more time, Darla, it probably works out. But yeah, so. Okay, so let's give this guy another coat. My mom's watching. Hi, Mom. She doesn't usually know when I'm on, unless she grabs the phone and starts looking on Facebook and... Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some dark brown, not dark brown, burnt umber. And since this is still wet, I'm going to shade. I just dip the edge of my brush along with the wet paint on there, just to give it some color. What do I want to do here? I don't know if I want to, should I make it more rounder? Do this all over again. Just like that. Maybe I will cover the whole thing. Maybe make it rounder face. Sorry, I think I wanted it to be a rounder face. Okay. Let that sit there. Now that I got paint all over these wings. With this one, I'm going to shade with Rain Gray, which is what I did on this V. You see the white, I did Rain Gray on that one. Just like that. Okay, put that aside. Finish up this black paint. Nice about chalk paint, black chalk paint, you don't need a lot of coats and it's done. Thank you, Peggy. Hi, Donna. Bronner. Donna Ledbetter was here earlier. Oh no. I'm making a mess. Look what I did to my bee, you guys. He's going to have spatters on it now. I'm not going to repaint that. I tell you, when I'm live, I just make a mess of everything. Okay. Okay, put that down. I got speckles on this thing. Let me get some more paint on this. All right. Ooh. Okay. See, I got it on here too. I'm not going to worry about it though. Oh my gosh, let me get a wipey. My hands are a mess. Okay. So what I want to do on here, this is the part that I'm scared about. I cut out a stencil of honeycomb, but I'm scared that it's going to be too thin. So let's do this. My thought is, okay, I will use a stencil brush on this because I'm afraid that I'm going to make a mess of it. So I'm going to get a little bit of water and some paint. I think I got too much water. It's got to be pretty dry, I think. All right, I'm going to go for it. Oh, see, it's okay. I don't know if this is going to work, you guys. I think it may be too light. Do I dare paint it? Should I try painting it? With like very little paint, you think that'll work? Let's see if this works. No, it's going to be a big mess, you guys. And then, so my thought is, if this doesn't work with the stencil, you'll get 3 different vinyls and you can stencil it. I just thought it'd be fun that I can give you a stencil you can keep and use for everything, if that makes sense. All right, I hope I'm not bleeding through. We'll see though. What happened to this thing? This is my first one. See, the stencil brush would just take too long for me. I'm telling you, I'm so impatient with stuff like this. So I'm trying to keep the paint away, like brushing it into it so it doesn't bleed through, but it might be a mess after I pick this up. I'm scared. Oh, okay, not so bad. I can clean that up. All right, this is working. I think it's gonna work. I just have to make 2 more. I just wanted to get it on the... Oh shoot, I think I went under there. Oh yeah, I made a mess there. Okay, I think that's good, right? Should I do one more? No, let's just leave that. Okay, not so bad. But now I need to clean the stencil. What if I do? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think so too, Beverly. I think I'll give you guys, whoever buys a kit. Ooh, a makeup sponge, Donna. That would have been a good idea. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll give you guys the vinyl for that because this is kind of messy. So let me do this on here. But since I should have cut out the vinyl, but I didn't. I'll do that. So I'll just give you guys 3 pieces of the different vinyl. Uh-oh, I'm getting too thick on here. No, I'm getting... And to tell you the truth, once the letter's on it, you probably won't even be able to see it. Yeah, see? So it'll be perfect. It'll be cute. But I think I like the vinyl better.
I'm gonna try.
Amy bought the, oh, you have a makeup sponge. Okay, but are you going to use it for makeup?
No. This one's.
It's a bad one?
It's not a good one.
All right, let's try this makeup sponge. I'm scared. I'm using Amy's. Amy heard me in her room and came out with a makeup sponge. Oh, look at that. I like it, Amy. Thank you, Donna. Oh my gosh, this is so much easier. I don't want to get it on.
Maybe you use the other side because it's a little thinner.
Oh, you told me to use the bottom. Weren't you pointing to the bottom?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's so much easier.
It's a lot better.
Oh, it's so much better, Amy. I have to clean that mess up. Should I clean this in the back? Should I do more of it on here? I don't know how much to do on here. Donna, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. So this is my makeup brush now?
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy.
It's just hard not to move it.
Yeah, the stencil, that's what's really hard. And then look at, I don't know where to end it now because I don't want to make it, oh shoot. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Kind of off screen a little bit. I don't know how far to go. That's where I should have taped
You
it
should have
up.
done the other side. You should have tried the other side
What other side?
of the sponge.
Oh, the smaller one? Oh, should I do that?
So you could get closer to it.
I see. Okay, Amy needs to be on this live showing you guys. Ah, smart girl. Because the sponge has a tip. So that way I try not to... Oh, I messed up right there. Oh, you know what? It was probably wet underneath.
On the back part.
Yay! I like that. Good job, Amy. It wasn't your idea. But that's right. It was Donna's idea. Good job, Amy. Give credit where credit is due. Bye, Darla. Oh, those little wedges. Donna, do you do those wedges? Tell you the truth, I don't have any makeup sponge. I don't. I went to a baby shower yesterday, and I came home right before it, and I asked Amy, I need a little bit of makeup. And I swear it was like she was putting something horrible on a 2-year-old. I was like, okay, okay, that's enough, that's enough. Super cute. Okay, so for those of you watching that are going to purchase the kit, I will give you the vinyl kit. I'm not going to give you the stencil. I thought it'd be easier and you guys can keep it and use it for whatever, but which this way was really easy, so maybe you can tell me if you want a stencil or the vinyl. I could do either. But what's nice about this chalk paint too, it cleans it up really well. I got spatters everywhere, you guys. I shouldn't be brushing with this brush, but okay, I had it in my hand. Yeah, so I think with the stencil, you just have to be careful that you clean it on the back and then let it dry. Don't get on it because I'm kind of glad I did this in front of you guys, though. That way you see that when you mess up, you could, there's always ways to fix it and clean it up a little. Oh, too much. All right. Let that dry a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, that makeup sponge. Look at the difference, you guys. Super cute. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, that was so much easier, that makeup sponge. Now I think I like the stencil better than the vinyl. Super cute. Okay. So let's go to this, back to this guy and get some stripes on him. I don't like that brush. So when it comes to the black paint, the black lines, you don't have to be perfect on it. What I like to do is get a little bit of black paint, and you could add some water to it. Not a whole bunch, I just like to get a little wet. So the first one's going to be right against his face here. And just try to do one swoop. And see that in the way you could see underneath it? That doesn't bother me because it just kind of gives it that different look. So then go right on the edge here. And go there. Right on the edge here. Twist. And then for his little stinger, I'm going to just paint it black there. And then finish it on the edge. You know, you guys could do, if you don't want to paint the edges of something, you can stain your item first before you paint it. Let it dry, and then you don't have to worry about the edges. Just paint the tops if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm going to leave that like that. Now I'm going to, what am I going to do? Oh, let me get a brush. And you don't have to do this, but because sometimes mine come out weird. And I'm going to line it with Rain Gray. And a 10-aught long liner brush. And that gives it the wings on there. Just like that. Debbie, I'm using chalk paint. Chalk paint is the black, and the white. Everything else is acrylic paint. The small white wedge. Yeah, the white wedges probably would work. But I kind of liked this. It was kind of finished it fast. This is what my daughter had on hand, so that worked. Okay, so now we're going to put on his little face. And this I just used cherry red. I'm not going to use any pink or anything. I'm just going to go directly cherry red on this. Again, dry brush. And his face is going to go right about here. I want it to look like it's kind of off to the side a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little red, not red, burnt umber nose. Just like that. Give it another coat. This burnt umber is a little transparent. So now I'm going to get some black acrylic paint and make his eyes. And then it's just black paint, and then I grab a little bit of paint on the end to make it a little ball. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. And then I'm just gonna do his little eyes like this. And it's just setting the brush down. Just like that. And then pick up my really thin liner brush. What did I do with it? I swear I'm losing my brushes like I lose my glasses and my phone all the time. This isn't the brush I want. Did I put it in here or not? Okay, I put it in the water. Not good. Can't leave it in the water. And then I'm going to make his little smile. And put some eyebrows on him. There you go. And he's done. You know what I'm going to do though? Once this dries, I'm going to go over it a little bit more with burnt umber to give it some more color. And then dip the end of a stylus. Oh, this is what I was going to show you guys. So a lot of people are stressed out by eyes a lot of the times. But there's one easy way to do this. And I always see people not use the end of a brush or something. So let me just show you really quick, right? So no, I didn't want to do those eyes. So you have your nose, because I know it's hard to paint sometimes, and especially if you don't have a pattern. So you're going to get the stylus, whichever size that you want, and you're going to dip. I'm sure everybody's seen this. Dot, dip, dot. So you get the same size eyes. If these eyes are too small for you and you need bigger ones, find the end of a brush and do the same thing. Dip, dot, dip, dot. I think a lot of people try to do the dots on by themselves and they don't turn out in a circle. This is like the easiest thing you can do to make eyes. So you don't have to make these eyes. You don't have to make these eyes. They could be just dots and it looks just as adorable. See how cute he looks, his little smile? So yeah, just remember that when you're painting, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so for the cheeks, I put some white paint out and I'm going to give it some highlight on there like that. So how cute did he turn out? There goes my stylus. Hope I don't need it. So then, uh-oh, this is kind of too far over. I just realized. Oh no, it goes this way. Oh, not horrible. Oh, you can't really see it with me holding it like that. Super cute. Okay, so let's finish these guys up. I'm going to sand the edges of these 1x4s. Just like that. And look at it, cleaned up that mess that I made with the chalk paint. Totally cleaned it up, you guys. And if you wanted to, see how it kind of looks messy there? Just get sandpaper and you got kind of a, you know, look. You can do that with that. And the same thing here. See, it's a little messy. I'm just going to run a sandpaper over it. And I use 150 grit. So everything's forgiving. Like you don't even have to worry about it. And it looks cute. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, this one can go here and this one can go here maybe. So this will go on there, but I need to get some antique wax, Waverly Antique Wax, and scrunchie up my edges. And I'm also going to do this one. Shoot, I just got my nails done. I hope I don't send my nail polish off. Okay. So I scrunchied those up, and then I'm going to make sure you have a wipey nearby if you want to. Oh, I didn't mix. I like using the cap of my wax as the palette, where I could just dip, take off the excess on a paper towel, and then just like that. Thanks, guys. It's coming to life. I love when an idea in your head, especially when I don't make it before you guys go on. I think the first time I did a kit, I made it first because I wanted to make sure it turned out good. But I'm just winging it at this point. You saw with the stencil, I just winged it, and it turned out, with your help, it turned out adorable. And this goes here. Oh, and since I have this out, this one also, I painted it white before we came on, and I'm just gonna dirty it up. I like this look a lot because it kind of finishes items up a lot. Some people might not like this dirty look, but I think it's cute. Okay, and this one too. And remember, if you think you got too much on there, just have a wipe nearby, and it's very forgiving to come right off. Oops, see, I got too much on there. And then just wipe it off to your liking. There you go. Done, done, and done. Okay. So now we're gonna put on, since I had this at the bottom and it got some spots on it, but does not bother me. It looks adorable. Okay, so I'm gonna put on this vinyl. You'll also get this vinyl. And then just put that on. I'm going to move it over a little bit because what I want to do is stick it on with a nail. And then just rub it on there and pull back just like that. You'll get a vinyl for that. I think I want to sand the edges of these letters. I don't think I like that they're so stark. Yeah, that's better. And actually, if you didn't want to do this as, you know, you can also sand that too if you didn't want to shade the B or anything. That'd be just as cute too, with you just doing the edges and then all right. And I think I wanted this here. I think what I would have done next time, you guys, is probably made less of this one. I like the way this looks more, but maybe less of the honeycomb over here. But it's just as cute. Let me get the wood glue. Oh, what's open? I did it again, Amy. Okay. Get this dry stuff off of my wood glue. So like I said, you will get the 3 pieces of wood. You'll get the B letters, the B. You'll get wire. I'm going to show you how to make the wire. You'll get wire. I'm not going to make them for you. You're going to get them so you can make them. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here so that way I'm going to okay. Oh, this nose needs some white or something. Oh no, I was gonna shade it really quick. My water's all dirty now, but well, let's try to do this. I just wanted it on the the straw color. Very cute. Okay. Wash these brushes. Okay. White for the nose. Just gonna put a little comma stroke on there. Just like that. Oh my gosh, too cute, you guys. And then I would get Gorilla Glue or E6000 and then just glue the little, you'll get this drilled, so you'll have a drilled area to put that. I was going to get some white. And then I'm going to just add some highlight on here. I love putting highlights on things. It just gives it a little bit more dimension. So I just got a scruffy brush and white, dry brush, and then just put that on there. Just like that. I was going to show you how to make these little antler things. What are they called? God, what are they called? Oh, God's on. He's got his headphones on. What are the little, what is the right word for this, you guys? Feelers? Carrie, this is going to be a kit, and I'm going to post it in a couple of hours on my page. So then, hi Roxana, hi Janet. So then you can make it. So then you can go back to this video and see how I kind of put it all together. Okay. So then I just grab the tip of this wire. It's hard to see on here. Let's flip this over. How about that? Okay, so you can see. Okay. And I have it, this is towards me. The end is towards me. And I'm just going to swoop around and then holding onto it with the wire cutters and swoop around. And then you have your little feeler. Just like that. Antenna. Oh my gosh, that is so easy. Yeah, so that's all you have to do. So yeah, we're done with this. That turned out adorable. Oh, I'm going to put a little, see if I get a nail that's, my nails are so big. I'm not going to be able to do it now. Oh, here's a nail. This will work. Yeah, see, they're too big. I'm going to try to find some small nails because I thought it'd be really cute to put a couple of nails on there. If not, then you can just glue it. I'll see if I could do it after the live, but yeah, this will stick out some. So I'm going to try to find some really small nails. I always have a hard time finding those. And those are just as big. Okay. So this will be a kit along with this little guy, and you'll get everything to make it, and you just come back on here on my live so you can see it. Let me stick these in here. Oh, and I did want to say, oh, I was going to put black speckles on it since I got black speckles on it already. So I just get some black in my stencil brush. Everybody does this a little differently. It has a little bit of water. The more water you have, the more it's bigger dots you're going to have. So then all you do is just run your brush through, your finger through it, and then just put some speckles on it. So yeah, there you go. Super cute project. So this will be a kit, and then I also have this other one as a kit. Move this out of the way. This one you'll get the vinyl, and if you hopped on late and saw, I painted that after I had vinyled it, and then I did the little stitching with a brush, and you will get some fabric and this bee dipper and some bees on here so that you can get a couple of bees on there, and a fabric bow that you can stick on there. And look how cute. Show me the honey, and then the Be Kind. So these are 2 kits that I'm going to be posting in a couple of hours once I finish them up. Glue the little antennas on it, now that I don't know why I couldn't think of the word antennas. And then for those of you who just hopped on, this little guy I painted, and he will be either an e-pattern or I'm just going to sell him on one of my lives. I thought he's really cute. Oh, I forgot the glasses. He has glasses. So this will also, if it's not an, if it's an e-pattern, I'll post it, or if not, I'll just make more of him for my sale. I really liked him. He was really cute. Any questions? Thanks, Donna. Thanks for joining me today. Yes, Debbie, these I'll make more for my live sale, and those of you who don't paint, I will make more of these Be Kind. I really like the way they turned out for my live sale, and Show Me the Honey. So yeah, I'll have more of this. So those of you who craft can buy the kit. Those of you who don't can buy the ones already made. Easy peasy. Try to get everybody on there. Hi, Irene. You can go back, Irene, and watch the replay. And kind of see how I put this all together. This guy, like I said, is going to be an e-pattern, or I'm going to just sell them on my sale. He'll have shoes. I'm dropping everything now. This is what I just finished. This will be a kit in a couple of hours. I'll post it on there. And then if you're on and you do purchase one of these, tell me if you want the stencil or a vinyl so that you could stencil it with the vinyl. After Donna showed me to use a makeup brush, it was so much easier. So I do like the stencil better. So just let me know and I can give you one or the other. The stencil you can use all the time. The vinyl stencil you can. It's a one and done type of thing. And then this is a kit as well. So yeah, and this is a little wooden box that I just painted white and then stuck the vinyl on it. All right, guys, you guys have a good rest of the weekend. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.